minha Pro, que tem acoplador interno. Aí eu acoplei ela, aí pronto, falei. Aí depois botei uma gaiola aqui que eu tenho. Aí depois a gaiola não deu melhor, rapaz.
So too bad. And it's funny, I think Jim said he doesn't even go to the flea market, and it's a big flea market. Of course, that would be that's what I would really like to do if I went there, because I like to look at that old stuff, and I like less the socializing part. So that's why I tend to avoid that part. But I would like to see all that stuff they have at the flea market for sure. But I heard a lot of people complaining about the ARRL and the fees. I mean, the ARRL apparently has raised their membership fees. I'm not a member anymore, but the membership fees are really high, and it's becoming a pain in the neck if you want to get a printed version of QST. Of course, they want to push the digital version, but I know a lot of people have been complaining, and then it's lack of response anyways. They pay the money, but they never get the magazine. So I guess that's just the way things are these days. NI4F, WA3ZDI.
Okay, NI4F. Yeah, I'm not a member either, and not necessarily just for that reason, but I just don't, I don't pay to become a member, but I don't think it's $1 and cents kind of a thing, just more, I just don't get anything out of it. In fact, about 10 years ago, I had 15 volumes of QST magazines from the early 60s all the way up through 2000, and they were all in nice burgundy binders, and it was collecting dust. And so I finally found a fellow across town that was a ham that wanted them more than I did, so I gave them to him, and he took them away, and so I had a lot more space. And so I still have maybe 1 or 2 copies of a hard copy QST, but that's about it. Same with the CQ magazine. And it was interesting. There was 3 photos that PSD sent out with kids in them. I guess these were young kids that had recently become technicians. And what they were, the ARRL there was giving them handheld radios. And giving them an opportunity. I guess there was a fellow that was jumping out of a plane, not literally, but parachuting, skydiving, and he had an HT, and he was talking to the kids. Kids would be able to communicate, ask a question, and this guy would be Superman coming down from the air, and they were having the kids in communication with the guy, doing the skydiving. So that was kind of interesting. Kids enjoyed it anyway. And the ARRL gave all the kids little blue T-shirts, little blue ARRL T-shirts. Go ahead, Gary. N3GLT and I4F.
NI4F N3GLT. Yeah, I'm looking at my membership just to get on the air magazine, and the membership it would be $84 a year, and I have not paid it. I'm going to let this here in the bills to be paid folder, and it might sit there a while. I'd like to go on QRZ, but I guess that might have to end. I don't really get anything out of it, and the magazines usually have articles that are beyond my technical prowess. A lot of that is wrong.
Everything tied in with 52 radios on the ground and about 4 ground rods in different spots there. Got a couple of verticals back there with this in-fed wire as well. So that's all we got. Not a lot. I was curious about this 710. I really love the 710.
Yeah, the audio sounds tremendous. You get perfect audio, and leave everything like it is. It's working great for you. Tremendous signal and very nice audio. Over.
Well, thank you very much, Frank. Well, I tell you what, you don't happen to have a 710, do you?
No, I'm using right now. I'm running an old 850. I'm running here about 400 watts and a 2-element Yagi.
Well, I'm telling you one thing, the 850's doing you a fine job, and I'm gonna give you the same kind of report you gave me, because you take that and then add some to it, so it's the same report you gave me plus some there, Roger.
Okay, well that sounds great. Okay there, Jim, I do want to run and get something to eat and go watch that NASCAR race, so we'll let you go and drop in. We're up here every evening around this time, around this frequency. You're more than welcome to come in with us. We get in here about 7. So have a good night, KA1WJ.
Yeah, you talking up there where that race is, that's about somewhere between 2.5 to 3 hours from where we live. We live here in Eden, North Carolina, in the foothills of the mountains. So anyway, enjoy the race. Have a good one. Thank you so very much, Frank, and you're doing a good job. God
Okay,
bless.
have a good night. Thank you.
LJE 73.
73.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I know where Wook's. In fact, it's funny. I bought my tractor at Tuttle's.
And I'm probably, from where I'm at to Wookatown, probably, I don't know, 20 minutes, something like that, just up the road there. It's a little wild. But, yeah, it's getting more and more expensive. My biggest expense is my cable bill, which flips me out, and I'm on the verge of just dropping it altogether. Because that cost me now, I'm thinking, close to, it's about $212 a month. And I hardly watch television.
How much? Well, who is your service provider?
But, I need the computer. So I got to come up with some other idea, because I don't have a house phone. I got just a cell phone. And, but it just infuriates me that the cable bill is so expensive. How do you, Chip?
Who is your service provider with your cell phone?
I have Verizon. I have a very, very good deal, because the plan I'm on is a plan that I got about 30 years ago when cell phones first came out. I got an incredible plan. I have pretty much unlimited data, unlimited everything in the world, and I pay about, with taxes and that, a little shy of $47.
Well, let me throw this at you, because this is what I convinced Bill to do. He's on my cell phone plan. I provide a phone and pay the bill for Bill there. But I know Verizon, I'm on T-Mobile, but I know Verizon does it as well. Check with them about home internet. They provide that through their cell phone service. And it's about $45 to $50 a month. And then with that, I'll be telling Bill about all the free channels that you get. And all you need is an internet connection. You don't have to pay for that. Bill was with
Always a booming signal in the morning, and then the afternoon, evening here, 5-9, almost 20, about the same you are in the evening or morning. Sounding great, 5 and 9 plus, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I gotta take my headphones off before I even get to call you, because you blow my eardrums off. You always sound great over here in Bronx, New York, Chuck. Even with this balcony antenna, man, you're blowing smoke. Good to hear you, Chuck. Best 73s, man. We'll catch you much later. And thanks for being there. I'll break with you, and this is Kilo Alpha 2, Yankee Echo Golf. Back to that.
Got you back to net, Alex. What kind of weather are you What kind of weather are you having up there on the balcony?
Nah, it's great over here. We had really, really good weather. Right now it's about 58, but I think it went up to like 60 plus, nice and sunny, no rain. And I was going to go on the balcony and try and experiment and use 2 antennas and make them into a dipole and try that out on 40, but the day was so nice that I skipped it. I'll skip it for another day, Roger.
Okay, well, you're sounding terrific. Now, up on that balcony, can you see Yankee Stadium from there?
I can see the stadium, I can see George Washington Bridge, and I can see a little bit of the Catskill Mountains up there by Poughkeepsie, New York. Yeah, sounds like you got a nice place. All right, Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec India Alpha. Brian, your turn. Take what you want.
Roger, roger. Thanks, Greg, again. Line 17, Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar. Andrew in Ohio. Last heard you were 5'9" in Connecticut. Do you have a copy? Over.
All right. Okay. Oh, KC1QIA, you're calling me. All right, yeah, you're 5'9" as well. 5'9" both ways from AB8MO, over.
QSL on the 5'9" both ways. Thanks, Andrew, for the call and for being there, and you have a great rest of your evening, 73.
Hello. Roger, 73.
I'll be clear with Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, and I'm going to try line 26 for a second band. First time on this net. November 9 Tango. November 9 Tango. Bob in Illinois. Do you have a copy tonight on Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec India Alpha? November 9 Tango. Do you have a copy on Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec India Alpha? Okay, must not be there. I'll break with him, and I am going to go back to that. This is KC1QIA, back to net control.
Okay, Brian, can you see if Laura's still there?
Roger, roger. Kilo Echo 2, Bravo Alpha Mike. Kilo Echo 2, Bravo Alpha Mike. Laura, you're up for a couple of calls on the NATAnet. I would hear, I think she's gone back to net control.
Okay, got her back to this. Line 16, I don't know if Joe's still here, but we'll find out. Whiskey Alpha 0 Oscar. Joe, take what you need if you're still here. Whiskey Alpha 0 Oscar. Joe, you still with us? Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar. Andy, take what you need.
All righty. This is AB8MO. Boy, that was pretty here, gosh. KC1DBR, Kevin. KC1DBR, do you copy? AB8MO, over.
AB8MO, KC1DBR, 5959, QSO.
All right, you're sounding good into Ohio as well. I got your 5'9". I will return a 5'9", over.
Roger, roger, 5'9" both ways. Thanks for the call.
All right, thanks for being there, and I'm going to switch radios and call Gary.
Get about $13 in the isolation transformer, maybe another $20 in for the power supply for the 48 volts, and another $20 into the microphone.
Roger. Well, Todd, you straighten them out there now. You might have to take a few to the woodshed.
You're sounding awfully good today. I know we had bad interruptions with those solar flares and everything, but you're walking the dog.
1940, Roger, Roger.
Charlie Alpha Air calling CQ. The name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I'm located in southeast Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra calling CQ and listening.
Whiskey Juliet 7 Alpha Sierra WD9 IER Whiskey Delta 9 India Echo Romeo. Go ahead.
Okay, I write a little bit slow. Bear with me. Let me see if I got it right. Whiskey Delta 9 India Echo Romeo.
QSL, handle Scott on radar in Ohio. Go ahead.
Did you go to the ham fest?
Come again?
West in, where was it, Dayton?
Never did make it, unfortunately. We had the X-Wow and other plans, so yeah, I never did make it, Matt. Go ahead. How am I doing down there?
What did you ask me?
What was that again, please?
Oh, I don't know what you asked me, but okay, it looks like I got a John in Napoleon, Ohio. Anyways, you're doing all right. I'll give you a 5959 for all the books and QRZ, but I got you at about a 4.2, Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, you're a strong 5'9", but we got a lot of interference from another station pretty close. Go ahead.
Yeah, the band's ugly. I just thought I'd come out here and see who I could talk to. But I'm having to push pretty hard. We're running about a kilowatt, Roger.
QSL, we're running barefoot from a Kenwood. I just put up this vertical about a week ago, and I've got maybe 150 feet of ground radio in. Go ahead.
Well, it's getting through. I mean, I've got a lot of QSD. The band hasn't been good. I mean, it's just been a mess since that geostorm or whatever it has been for the last couple weeks. But we're going to get out here and try it. But you're getting through it, and I'm glad you answered my call, John.
You bet, Matt. Yeah, where are you in Missouri? Go ahead.
What was that?
What's your exact location, your PhD? Go ahead.
I'm located in a little town called Poplar Bluff, Missouri, in the Boot Heel. I'm about 45 miles north of Arkansas and about 60 to 70 miles west of Tennessee, Kentucky. Roger.
Roger, QSL on that. Sounds good. Yeah, I've been out all day and thought I'd get out.
Yeah, you know, we're in a 4-square array on the ditch. I had that 4-square array. Well, one of the fencing units we were in town.
Yes, ma'am. KC4 RMT, and you are number 8.
Thank you, Fred. KG4 RMT.
QSL, K2HPG. Can you hear this station all right, Dwight?
I'd look around here in the room, see where you're at.
Oh, well, I was hoping to be, but I didn't make it tonight.
Well, we'll make it another, we'll make it another night then. WATJT.
K2HPG, net control for tonight's net, and we are looking for early check-ins. We will start the net in about 5.5 minutes. Please come with your call if you'd like to join us. You don't need an RV. You don't need to be a net member. It's an open net. Thank you very much, KA2HPG. W7, a little slower on the rest, please.
Lima, United, Sierra, Little Ugly Sailor. The name is Peter. I'm in North Carolina. I have a question for you.
Peter, good evening. Come right on in with your question.
Okay, you're Clay, is that correct?
Clay, New York, just northwest of Syracuse by about 10 miles, sir.
Okay, you're Fred, okay. All right, Fred, I'm on NetLogger. Isn't there a way I can log in earlier?
Well, yes, anytime we start taking check-ins at 7:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Central Time, and any time after the bottom of the hour, you can check in, no problem.
No, I mean on NetLogger.
I guess I don't understand what you're asking me. What do you want? Somebody to check you in or what?
No, I want to check in on NetLogger myself, which I've done on other NetLogger, other nets that use NetLogger. You can, right now I'm monitoring, and I wanted to know if there's a way that I can log in myself on NetLogger.
No, the only thing that you can do is you could use AIM, which is almost instant message. And some people that run the NetLogger watch that, and others don't. So you're better off if you just come with your call, and we'll put you on the list.
Okay, can you explain what the net's about? I do live in an RV, and I frequent the RV service net just down the band some, in the mornings. I know this is not related to that, but, what they do there is they give the weather reports and other trivia or whatever they want to talk about for about 5 minutes each or something like that. Is it anything similar to that? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Now, if you're short of time right now, Peter, you can say, I would like to be short time, and I will move you to the top of the list. Over.
Yeah, but the content is just basically open. You can talk about what
You may have a storm.
Oh, it's really, really noisy. It's almost F8 here. Hey, George. I'm on a different radio.
Oh, okay. What kind of Romeo India Golf is it?
India Charlie 7600.
Oh, wow, okay. Is that new or borrowed?
It's purchased.
Oh, very good.
But not brand new, it's used. Obviously.
Roger that, but cool on this radio.
I'm getting used to it. It's the buttons are exactly like 756, so it's a no-brainer.
Hey, Mike, you hear WXL?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, I'm hearing you pretty good.
Roger, roger.
I think there's thunderstorms in like central Illinois, west central Indiana.
Yeah, they're just north of Indianapolis.
All right, I will relinquish the speak to you. And I know I did.
Hello, all radio amateurs. My call is November 9 Lima Alpha Zulu, and I will be the net control for this week's session of the Motorola Blue Bat Net. The Motorola Blue Bat Net is a gathering of current and former Motorola employees, contractors, and users. We meet weekly on 40 meters every Sunday at 2300 Zulu. This note is posted on netlogger.org. I'll go ahead and take some check-ins, make a short list, post them up on Netlogger, and we'll have some discussion. So we do have a few guys in, so I'm here, N9LAZ, I'm in St. Joe, Michigan. VE3QAM, Mark is up in Waterloo, Canada. Kilowatt Echo 9 India, George is up in Northbrook, Illinois. WA1WXL, Jeff is out there in North Carolina, Kannapolis. So, anyone else for the Blue Bat Net, please call now.
I think you lost your amp.
I love when that happens. There's not enough places to put my eyes. Anyone else for the Blue Bat Net, please call now. Well, NS9N sent me a text that he probably won't make it, so it looks like it's going to be another short list. Let me, I'm not having good luck with the box here. Hold on. So, okay, well, I did go down to Dayton. It was my first Dayton, and it rained the first day. I had the wrong shoes on, of course. But I did have a raincoat, and I did have an umbrella, so that worked out okay. Pretty much as I expected. I mean, it's not that much different than what Orlando was, but lots and lots and lots of people. And I think some of the stuff is just I don't know. I don't want to be too cynical, but it just looks like a lot of reruns. So, a lot of old stuff. But I did attend one of the forums on the, I guess there were some universities and some PhDs did some analysis of the effects of the eclipse, the total eclipse, on propagation. They had some had a pretty interesting presentation on that, but it was pretty much as expected. But it was interesting to listen to either way. So I guess my subject discussion for the net here would be more along the line of what are your summer plans for your station or your shack. So I know some of us have antenna plans. I'm waiting for my Flex to come back. I'm told that it might be another 4 to 6 weeks, but we'll just be patient with that. So let me take a pause here. Any other check-ins for the Blue Bat Net, please call now. I need help with that. Try to repeat your call one more time. I'll listen real hard. You're kind of in my noise. Okay, I got KD2. George, can you fill that?
Yeah, Kilo Delta 2, Delta Papa, KD2 DPP. Mike.
Okay, so what's the name? Are you in New Jersey? I just can't hear him, George. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's Walter, Whiskey Alpha Lima Tango Echo Romeo. Walter in upstate New York. Mike, over to you.
Now I'm Kilo Delta 2, Delta Papa.
Roger.
It's not coming back that way.
You can hear him a little bit here.
It's coming back to Denise Vasquez in New Jersey.
It's coming. I got Walter. He's in South Courtright, New York. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, roger on that. South Courtright, New York. The QT is, my friend.
Okay, Walter. We've got some quite a bit of data crashes going on here. About 10 over you're just at or maybe even a little below the static crashes at this point. So a little bit rough copy. Name here is George, Golf Echo Oscar, Romeo Golf Echo, and I'm located just north of Chicago. And Mike and Lima Alpha Zulu is on the other side of the lake from me in southwest Michigan. Walter, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you guys are fading. You're coming and going. You're fading in and you're fading out. I'm going to say 73s and I'm going to hang out in here and if something comes up, I'm going to pop in here and see if they should better. I'm 82 DCP.
Okay, Walter, thanks for stopping by. Mike, he's checking out. Over to you, Mike.
Okay, yeah, I got enough pieces of that one to make it go. Okay, I did have a letter wrong in the call sign, so. Okay, real good. Thanks, George. I appreciate it. Anyone else for the Blue Bat Net? Okay, nothing heard. So, top of the list, Mark, what are the plans, summer plans for the station? And, I don't know, I'm not sure, any new Hamfest activity coming up?
Well, yeah, there's a fest in 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks, in fact. Sunday, 2 weeks, 2 Sundays from today, and it's a local fest. It's a real little one, and nothing like Dayton, but yeah, the summer plans are the mast, or the 80-meter antenna, and the guys who are working on my basement are helping me with that, so that is covered. Not much else. I'm going to be going away in next month, so I will be back in July. But yeah. I mean, hopefully you'll be able to do a little portable stuff, or maybe come out your direction there, like I said.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that'd be great. So, yep, I guess your 75-meter MFET is going to be in the works this summer. So, okay. Oh, let's see here. George, KE99. I'm wondering, you got stuff going on out of state, or no plans for home? What's going on?
We'll probably make one jaunt down to Tennessee sometime in the later part of June. Might be too hot to do much work, but got to meet up with an architect and stuff like that. So, but in terms of the station at the home QTH, I've been thinking about this for like about a year and a half. It's getting one of those DX Engineering NCC2, one of the phase/noise cancellation boxes. That would probably be the addition to the station here. But I got everything I need. I just need to operate more. So I don't have any great plans for altering antennas. So my roof is too steep to climb. It's 12 pitch, 45 degrees. So it's too steep. It'd be great to be for a little tri-bander on a tripod on the peak of the roof, because the peak of the roof is like 35 feet. So at any rate, so yeah, maybe one more piece of kit for noise cancellation, which surrounds and binds the whole neighborhood together. So back over to you, Mike. N9LAZ, K99.
Well, I'm having just about as difficult of a time hearing you as I'm hearing anybody, but okay, so let me make sure I heard you correctly. Where are you going to put up a tripod on your home?
I switched antennas to the NVIS, so I was on the loop. No, my roof is not conducive for antennas, so I don't really have any antenna work planned. I think things are about as good as they're going to get given the current tree situation. So, yeah, no major antenna changes, just maybe adding a DX Engineering NCC2 box to the RF chain.
Oh, okay, well, very good. Okay. Well, I have a couple of, I do have several antenna projects in the bucket, but I'll let you know when I get them finished, as opposed to the ones that are on the drawing board. So, well, let's see. Jeff, WA1WXL, summer plans for the station? Anything going on? Any recent Hamfest activity? Go ahead, Jeff.
WA1WXL. Well, nothing here recently. There is one coming up just up the road from me next month in July. Well, I take that back. It's in July. We'll probably go to that. It's a fairly local one. Other than that, probably go on family vacation next month down the beach. Probably take my my G90 down there and maybe do some QRP stuff while I'm down there. Did that last year and it was not too bad. It was pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, that's pretty much what I got scheduled right now. Of course, all the honeydews and stuff like that keeps you busy. So that's always a never-ending list. So that's what I got here. N9LEZ, WA1WXL.
Okay, real good, Jeff. WA1WXL from N9LEZ. Okay, real fine. Well, thanks for that. And let's see here. Anyone else for the Blue Bat Net? Please call now.
George 9 Hotel.
KG9H. Hello, Frank. You hearing everybody okay tonight? How noisy is it by you?
I've got about an F8 or so noise level. You're doing F9 over here, so you got a good signal, but I've got a high level over here that.
Okay, very good. Well, we just kind of went through the short list. It looks like we're only about 4 or 5 today. What are your plans? So you got summertime plans for the shack or the station? Any upgrades pending, or what's on your radar for this coming summer there, Frank? Go ahead.
I think I'm probably just going to fix that 811H, Mike. I started on it, and then other things took me away, and it's still sitting there. Unfortunately, I can't work on anything until I fix the amplifier, so I'm going to go with that, Mike. Go ahead.
Okay, well, one thing I did buy at Dayton, I bought my PL2. Let's see, this would be an SO239 to a Foxtrot male connector. So that's going to allow me to put a 75 ohm tuning stub on my loop feed. So I talked to a couple of guys that said that that's a pretty good way to match up the loop. But we'll see if we can. I'll probably try a 20-meter loop one more time, and I'll try feeding it with a 75 ohm stub. So I hear that works pretty well. So, okay, I don't have anything really additional here. We can kind of go around the room. Mark, you're next up on the list. Closing comments or anything else you want to just chat about? Go ahead, Mark.
I thought VE3 Quebec Alpha Mike returning. I thought maybe, and hello to Frank there. You guys would have a Dayton report. I like that.
Boy, I don't know. Actually, for the most part, okay, so we got there Friday and it rained most of the morning, and we trudged around in the mud and the grass in the parking lot. Luckily, when we parked the car, we were in a high spot, so we didn't have any trouble getting out. I really wasn't shopping for a whole lot. I went there to meet a bunch of friends, and we met a full handful of people and picked up some equipment for, actually it was K9AM's estate radio and his other peripherals that went with it. So that was, I felt like I was helping Jim out with that. So it worked out to my favor, and that was my major purchase. Just bought some odds and ends. Ran into Mike Matroka and N9EP. Who else? There's a short list, but it was kind of uneventful. I spent a lot of time in the shade, just kind of sitting in the chair watching people go by.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, that's about all I got, man. Back to that VE3QAM.
Yeah, Jeff. Okay, let's see. K99, George. Closing comments or any other discussion for the group?
Just maybe directed to you, Mike. Maybe we could do a little bit of audio tweaking after the net. I think you could command a little bit of highs. We got enough bass, but I think we could use a few dB of high boost. And I'm hearing Frank, but not much over the static range. So the band is weird and the noise is high. So I can hear you, Frank, but not
Yeah, well, I've only been on the air for, this is the first time I've used the radio. And now I know my way through the menus a little bit, so. Okay, well, we can do that. But I need to check in the other room first, so. Okay, well, George, did that improve it? I imagine that made a little bit of difference, over?
Yeah, a world of difference. So I would say don't change anything now.
Okay, well, once I get him in focus, I kind of know what to do with him. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. So I'm like -3 on the bass and +2 on the treble, and it's probably close enough.
Yeah, it sounds real good now. Much easier, very, very crisp and clear.
Yeah, I think I was marked when I was changing this. They got the receive EQ is on the top and the transmit EQ is on the bottom. I changed the receive EQ. So, anyway, excuse me. Hold on a minute. Okay, thanks, George. So let's see. Jeff, you know, you're almost 10 over up here, so I'm guessing the band is long. Go ahead, Jeff. What's going on?
Hey, Mike. No, nothing much going on down here. We've had rain here for the past 3 or 4 days, so it's been kind of damp. Grass grows like crazy, so been doing the yard work. And I had a couple guys I knew went up to Dayton here, and I'm assuming they came back today. Haven't probably see them tomorrow at our club meeting, so we'll get a report from them on how things went. I was hoping to go myself, but just couldn't work it in this year. Have to look at next year. So that's all I've got. I've got to jump here and run. I got a couple things I got going on, so we'll catch you guys hopefully next weekend if everything goes well. And 9LAZ WA1WXL.
Okay, real good. Thanks for coming in, Jeff. Have a good rest of the week or a good weekend, and we'll catch you next Sunday. So 73. Let's see, KG98. What's new over there? I mean, you're just going to work on one amplifier all summer? Is that what you said?
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of, Mike. There'll be other projects I'll be working on, but I really do have to get that amplifier off the desk. And, you know, to tell you the truth, I was kind of gun-shot in the thing, trying to get it off the desk when I put it on there. I didn't realize it had so many problems. So now that I've got the time to do it and the amplifier is all apart, I'll have to think a little bit more about it. But essentially, the amplifier works if it's vertical. And as soon as I put it horizontal, it stops working. So there's some intermittency in there that the chassis is flexing. And I'm wondering that it might be below the sub-chassis that all the tubes are mounted on. But I did solder everything in the final amplifier. The band switch all the way to the network, all the way out to the coax connector, and I replaced the coax connector. So, yeah, it's got multiple problems with the thing. I'll get it working eventually. I was also looking for somebody that specialized in AL811H. The phone has become quiet, so I'm going to have to work on myself. So it's not that I can't, not that I don't want to, but I got a whole bunch of other things going on. So I think you knew that my Lego, it's still a wound. It has not healed yet, so I'm in the final stages. Hopefully a couple more weeks and that'll be healed. But other than that, everything's going fine. So yeah, I'm happy to hear that the guys are helping out, and that's always a question for all of us as we get older. So delighted that you were able to do that. I don't know what radio you run, but you always seem to me, Mike. And I turned the amplifier on. I'm upstairs right now, so things are going good. No complaints. I had my symposium this past week. We had about 110 people attending, so that was good. And Chandler was happy with everybody. That's good. Anyway, that's all I got on my end over here. Happy to hear you went to Dayton. I did not, so we're listening and living vicariously through the others. Good, Mike. We'll see you later on. Take care, everybody. And I know AZ, KG and I've got the amplifier upstairs right now. Good, Mike.
Okay, well, I will tell you, Frank, there was QSB on your signal. You'd go down to a 5 and I'd lose you, and you come back up to 10 over 9. So you were just up and down, but I got about 90% of that. So, okay, thanks. Well, maybe we'll catch you next week, and I'll, take care of that leg, and we'll catch up with you later. Okay, any other check-ins for the Blue Bat Net, please call now. One more listen for the Motorola Blue Bat Net, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. This is November 9 Lima Alpha Zulu. We're going to return the frequency back to regular amateur use, and I'll be back in a minute. Just let me close this down. N9 LAZ.
All right, thanks, Mike. K9I. Mark?
Yeah.
I think our static crashes are more coming from like Oklahoma, North Texas, Kansas. There's a really...
QSL, I have you 5-5. 5-5, November Yankee. You're a 5-6 on the park. You want to go back 4, Golf Papa Tango, stand by second operator. Roger, roger. This is November 4, Alpha Tango Juliet, we're 5-6 in the park. QSL, I have you the same here in November Yankee. Thanks for the contact in 73.
7-3, this is November 4, Alpha Tango Juliet.
Kilo Oscar 4, uniform Whiskey Mike.
The station ended in golf. Station was golf at the call time. Secure. This is November 4, Alpha Tango Juliet, Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Papa Tango, park, come here.
Kilo Oscar 4, uniform Whiskey Mike.
The whiskey station.
Whiskey 4, Golf Sierra.
Whiskey 4, Golf Sierra, 5-9, November 4, Alpha Tango Juliet. Stand by for the next operator.
Whiskey 4, Golf Sierra, Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Papa Tango, 5-9.
5-9 Georgia, thank you, 7-3. Thanks for hunting us in 73, Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Papa Tango, and November 4, Alpha Tango Juliet. Park, come here.
Kilo Oscar 4, uniform Whiskey Mike.
Kilo Oscar 4, uniform Whiskey Mike, 5-9.
QSL 5-9, Golf Alpha.
QSL, stand by for second operator.
Go second.
This is November 4, Alpha Tango Juliet, you're 5-9 in the park.
Right, I can put you in my logbook, please.
Now to ground, it's
Kilo Echo 8, Golf Charlie. I'm going to need a long string, Tim.
Vention. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't know, somehow a bunch of us got door prizes.
Oh, okay. Did you go to the I didn't go. No, that's why I don't know how I want a gift card.
I'm going to Huntsville. Definitely going to Huntsville.
Okay. I've been checked since the next point that I was north, so I guess that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so, looks like, oh, Stan's wife won a ST4X HT. I've got that one. I think there was an Ocean Norway station trying to come in. Hey, this is KI5 UPP. We've got WA5 CAT and Whiskey 2 Echo Uniform, Echo Alpha Uniform. Just keeping the frequency open for Old Miss.
Name is Ron, radio Norway. We're up here in Kansas, here near Kansas City, Kansas. So, I just trying to get an audio report, and I'll let you go there. So, I hate to bother you there. K0 Radio, Ocean, Norway.
Oh, you're not bothering us at all. Your audio's good. You're coming there about 5-7 here in Louisiana. My call sign's KI5UPP. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes to go before we fire up the net, so we're just kind of chatting here, keeping the frequency open. I'll put you in the log. What's your call sign again?